Hello everyone, social coach Michael Knight here. Does it ever seem like you have no trouble attracting people that you're not really interested in? Like things just naturally seem to happen when you have like an I don't care, take it or leave it type of attitude? But then as soon as you actually show some interest in a person, things seem to never work out. Like even the people who are showing you some interest to begin with, it seems just to kill it as soon as you start showing interest. Well, that's what we're going to talk about, why this happens today. And we're going to start by discussing what are the type of behaviors that change when you are interested in someone versus when you're not. One of the most common behavioral changes is to become nervous around the person. There's a fear of messing up or embarrassing yourself, and thus blowing your shot with them. You now feel that there's something to lose, while before you were indifferent. The great irony being, the very fear of losing out on an opportunity is the thing that is most likely going to cause you to underperform, and in the end, lose out on it, since it makes you come off being a lot less confident. This often results in you starting to actively chase the person. You classify the situation in your mind as an opportunity that doesn't come around too often, and you become afraid of blowing it. You think, I must make this happen ASAP before the opportunity disappears. Thus you start pressuring the person. So you start texting the person nonstop, getting upset when they don't get back to you right away, and putting a lot of pressure on them to spend time with you. And again, somewhat ironically, by pushing too hard forward, you're actually moving further away from achieving your goal. You come off looking desperate and needy, like you have no other options and nothing else interesting going on in your life. Now let's compare this to your behaviors when you have an indifferent attitude. What are your behaviors communicating in these types of circumstances? The main thing that you're communicating is that you don't want or need anything from the other person, and thus you come off looking less needy. You also show that your emotions aren't highly dependent on the other person's opinion of you. And this actually can remove a huge uncomfortable pressure from any interaction. Because now the other person doesn't have to be afraid of hurting your feelings by potentially rejecting you, or you becoming emotionally distraught, or there being any type of potential awkwardness. They no longer feel the burden of being responsible for your emotional state, and thus they can feel much more relaxed. It's a lot more fun and comfortable to hang around someone that doesn't seem like they want or need something from you. And it's a lot easier to trust their words and actions, because then you don't really just think they're telling you what they think you want to hear in order to get something from you. This is one of the reasons why it's kind of weird when you meet someone and they're already like super infatuated with you before you even get to know them. This is among the reasons why people often lose interest in those who automatically like them too much. If another person doesn't feel like they have done something in order to earn your interest, it can feel too easy to them. They wonder to themselves, oh, does this person even have any standards? Or are they really just that desperate? This is especially true for highly attractive people who are used to getting validation nonstop every day. They in particular want to feel that there's a reason that they have earned your admiration, and often it's for more than just how they look. Some people consciously play games and purposely put you into situations to see if you're going to chase. And in the long run, you have to be careful with these type of people, because some people are just really addicted to getting validation and addicted to needing drama in their lives. Some of these people think so little of themselves that they actually get upset when another person genuinely likes them back. They think, oh, how could this person like me? If this person likes me, then there must be something wrong with them. So they actually think poorly of you because you don't think poorly of them. Clearly these people need a therapist and they have things to work through, but these are type of red flags that you should keep in your mind when it comes to long-term relationships. However, in the initial flirting, get to know you phase of a relationship, a little bit of this behavior is not necessarily a bad thing. It actually can be an opportunity that allows you to prove yourself. When a woman has already categorized you into either the dateable or not dateable categories, then there's no longer any need for her to test you, play these little games, see if you're going to chase her. She's already made up her mind. It's when you're in the in-between space, where she's yet to pinpoint you, that this behavior is most common. As you progress through your journey of self-improvement and building up your core confidence, you're likely going to encounter such behavior a lot, since for women, it's just such an incredibly efficient way of testing men. However, as you improve your communication style and appear more confident, congruent, and well-grounded, women on average will feel less a need to test you. They'll simply look at you and be like, yeah, this guy is who he says he is. But on your journey to become such a guy, make sure you catch yourself early on if you see yourself chasing another person's attention or approval. In every initial interaction, there is normally a slightly skewed buyer's versus seller's frame. And you want to be on the side of the buyer, not the seller. You want to be the person that the other person feels good about winning over. When you're acting like a seller, then the unattractive behaviors such as chasing or actively qualifying yourself are much more likely to occur. If you want to learn about all the unattractive behaviors that if you could just quit doing would instantly make you more attractive to all those around you, I cover them all in depth in my book, which is linked to in the description below. The ideal long-term solution is to become a guy who actually has enough abundance in his life that he doesn't feel needy around other people. However, on your journey to become such a man, you may need to consciously employ some self-restraint in order not to initially chase people and opportunities away. Don't allow yourself to get too overly invested early on. By simply learning better and more attractive communication techniques, you're eventually going to be able to bring into your life the people and relationships that you always desired. This is what the majority of videos on this channel is here to teach you. So if you found the information in this video useful, then please like and subscribe, since that would be doing me a huge favor when it comes to helping me grow this channel. Also, please consider becoming a Patreon subscriber, not only to support my work, but also to get access to my Enhanced EQ online video course. Thank you to all of you who have supported my work this far. Until next time, ciao.